All right. We're going to try it again. Here is your new starting lineup after, Rogue One is now the pole sitter alongside... Oop, wrong button. Alongside... Wrong button again. Rogue One is the pole sitter alongside Hangry One on the front row. Row number 2, we have Rumble One in the 81 and the 30 of Flying Doggo One. Row number 3 is Slimes One in the 36 and Fan Neurosama One in the 9. Then it's Gab One in the 26 and Lucas One in the 14. The 10 car of Scary Wolf One and the 17 of Simchucky One. The 5 car of Dumic One and the 39 of Scott One. The 3 car of Kondo One and the 35 of Necro One. The 6 car of Egg One and the 16 of Halo One. Then it is the 25 of Rudy One and the 18 of Fuhrer One. Kaliwan in the number 29 and the 41 of Pippins One. Akio One in the Greg's Mobile in the number 34, alongside Fairtop One and the 28. Breezy One in the 40 and Malo One in the 99. Shan One in the 32 and Appy One in the 47. Ghosty One in the 24 and Ayumu One in the 4. Goose One in the 42 and the 8 of Isabella One. The 33 of Starfall One and the 1 driven by Cerber. The 38 of Dr. Snake One and the 13 of Selector One. Race Car One in the 15 and Puggo One in the 19. Poker One in the 21 and the 7 of Pershey One. Turtle One in the number 31, Luna One in the 37, and on the last row, it's B1 and Lucas One.
Yeah, last row.
And if we can all just hope.
Fingers crossed. Double checking in with Kaliwan. Is the recording going?
Pippins.
Or if anyone else is recording, is the recording going?
Oh. Trying again.
Drivers to your...
Are we good now?
I believe
Are they
so.
gonna move? There we go, we're moving now. Okay.
Yay!
Hopefully all those changes mean there's no more issues.
Yeah.
I guess the good news is, the race would have been reset anyway because they were about to crash on lap 1.
I was actually really excited to see what was going to happen.
But the unfortunate news is that the quality order has been reshuffled. So, I mean, it's good news for some Mina 1, and bad news for others. There are less trackside objects now, and usually that's something that causes issues, but maybe we'll be fine. Okay, pace car is off.
Bye, pace car.
And we are green for the Wantona 500.
Oh, the sounds. I love the sound of the cars.
Please survive lap 1, I'm begging you.
Come on.
I'm gonna watch the FPS counter too. We're fine so far.
You are not late to Scary Wolf 1. Do not worry.
Yeah, we had a bit of an issue. Please be fine through turn 3 and 4.
Good night, Rudy.
We're good. All right, we made it past. We made it past the first one. I'm wondering if that was just okay. No, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Rogue One's going to lead lap 1, and they're 3 wide behind them, with Slimes 1, Gap 1, and Flying Doggo 1, and another row 3 wide behind them. And you can see them going 3 wide very quickly in this race. This is going to be the theme. We're going to see a lot of this 3 wide action. They can go 3 wide just fine, but if they try and push 4, that's just asking for an accident. And here comes Gab 1, trying to make the first lead change right here. Not much help behind, but the help is coming. Here comes Duikwan and Rumblewan.
There he is!
Gabwan's going to go to the inside of Roguewan and try to take the lead as they complete lap number 2. Here comes Dumik to the inside, making it 3 wide. And Dumikwan, who was very strong in the practice run, trying to pick up where he left off last time. But Kondowan has other plans, and at the start of this race, there's going to be a lot of cycling through the field. But as the run goes on, we're going to see more of the cars that are faster and better set up stay up in the front of the pack. So we're going to see a lot of different leaders here at the start, but it should slow down as the race goes on. And here comes Eggwan, pushed by Pippinswan, down on the inside. Eggwan's going to go to the lead.
You got your lead back. I mean, what? You've always had the lead.
Eggwan will lead the lap. Lap number 3. Akiowan in the Gregsmobile, trying to make his way up to second place as they're 3 wide behind. And on the one hand, it must be very intimidating for Eggwan to have 3 whole rows of cars behind, but it's actually not too bad for him because as they are 3 wide, it is harder. They're going slower because all of the aero from the other cars are affecting them. So it's not the worst thing to have happen, but Akiowan was able to get out of the 3 wide and is now underneath Eggwan. Oh, they're getting tight right there. Furwan and Rudywan almost made contact, but they keep it together. We're still okay after 4 laps in terms of both the cars and the game crashing. So hopefully it'll stay like this for the rest of the race. Here comes Furwan to the inside.
Oh, it's close. Nah, got the place.
Yeah, Furwan got the push from Rudywan, and now Furwan and Akiowan are side by side, but they're leaving the door open for Rudywan, pushed by Malawan. And it's the winner of the practice race being pushed by the one who wasn't in the practice race. So a bit of a difference of experience here, but regardless, they're both at the front here, and here comes Malawan in the number 99, trying to get the push from Appywan and Goosewan. You gotta try and lead a lap here in the Wantona 500. Rudywan led it that last time by. We'll see who leads it next time. Malawan will get pushed to the lead. Appywan and Goosewan on the inside lane. And you've seen that cycle. They've cycled through quite a few different leaders so far. Oh, Malawan wasn't able to get to the inside fast enough. Here comes Appywan, trying to get to the lead on lap number 6. Checking on the back of the field, it looks like all 42 cars are still keeping up, which is great to see because everybody's still in contention. As long as you're still in this pack, you're still going to have a chance to win. Even if you're in the back right now, you won't be in the back for long, especially at the start of the race. Goosewan to the inside. Let's get an onboard from Dr. Snakewan. Never mind, let's get an onboard from Rumblewan.
Whoa. So shit!
And here you see just the noise of the cars, just how loud it is, and just how packed together everybody is. I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying right now, but we're going to return back to our original camera. Dr. Snakewan, who was pretty fast in the practice run as well, has made his way up to second, right behind Appywan, and Appywan's been able to hold the lead for a little bit. Here comes Lunawan in the 37 on the inside, trying to go for third. Pugowan behind her, as they remain side by side for third with Pershiwan and Lunawan, but the front two are pulling away, and here comes Dr. Snakewan to the inside of Appywan. And this pack's going to close in on them fast, as you see the rush from Lunawan. And that's that effect of the draft. They just pull right on in. It's like a rubber band. And look who's at the front, Beewan. Started from 41st, and in 9 laps, you've already made it into the top 10.
Let's go. I don't even have my driver's license.
You've even brought your back row teammate, I guess, Lokixwan, up there with you. And again, that's just how fast things can change, especially at the start of the race when everybody's packed together and you have this kind of cycle effect. Lunawan's going to leave the door open. Here comes Beewan and Lokixwan, but it's still Dr. Snakewan in front as we're about to complete lap number 9. Everybody's been racing good so far. No accidents, no game crashes, and we're going to hope that at least the game crash part is going to stay that way. And Dr. Snakewan's really taking control of this race the last couple of laps. We'll see if anybody's going to be able to challenge the 38 car.
We're talking like impressiveness of the fact that I've gone from 41st to P2. It's literally like what happened at the British Grand Prix, I think about a week ago, with a driver in one of the worst cars on the grid in Formula 1. One of the worst cars, if not the worst, and this is being very honest here, in the rain, going from 19th to 3rd on the grid.
Lokixwan, the 42nd and last place starter, has led lap number 11. So that is a very impressive feat there for Lokixwan. But here comes Pokerwan, Starfallwan, and Cerber, all coming on the inside. Here comes the number 1. She's getting up to the top 5. We might get to see Cerber lead a lap. Starfallwan looking 3 wide on Pokerwan. It's getting chaotic at the front. Starfallwan gonna try and make the move. And they will successfully. So Starfallwan now in front. Cerber on the inside lane trying to get to 2nd. Selectorwan behind her as well. Racecar1. A lot of these cars started towards the back of the field below 30th, and they're all finding their way up here. Starfallwan doing a good job controlling the lanes for now. Cerber lurking in 2nd. Will she make a move for the lead?
Kaliwan is asking someone to spin Cerber out. We might have to get the stewards involved with this.
Oh, Cerber's going to get shuffled to the high lane, so it's not looking likely that Cerber's going to lead a lap immediately, but maybe we'll see her later in the race. But Selectorwan now up to 2nd. Racecar1 making his way forward. Isabella1, Kaliwan, Breezy1 all on the inside lane. We're still kind of cycling here, but we have seen some cars manage to stay in front for a couple laps. We saw Appy1 do it, we saw Dr. Snakewan do it, and now Starfall1 is doing it. So, I think I heard contact. I think we have an accident in the back. Oh, Scott1.
No.
Puggo1, Fuhr1, and others. We have a caution. The caution is out on lap 13. They're going to race it back. Selector1 going to try and take the lead. But we had an accident in the back of the field. We'll have to see what happened. We weren't able to catch it, but a few drivers were involved in that. Selector1 will lead them back. And we have our first caution of the day on lap 13.
Wow.
Hershey1 has a lot of damage. Fuhr1 has a lot of damage. Hangry1 also has a lot of damage. Appy1, who was looking very fast at the start of the race, was involved in that as well. I believe all 5 of these cars were the ones that were involved in the accident. They all have some sort of damage on their cars, so Puggo1 as well. And a bit of dust getting kicked up here as they try to sort it out, but it doesn't look like anything too outrageous happened here. I think they're waiting for Ayumu and Cerber to kind of catch up to where they need to be. And that's just going to happen when you've got a big pack. A little bit of confusion sometimes when they all slow down, but it looks like we're all fine here. I don't see anyone with damage from that, so. that's good news, but unfortunately bad news for all of these 5 Minawan. Hersheywan seems a bit upset with Furewan, so we'll see if there was maybe some contact there.
Yeah, that.
And here comes
That
all the
did not
sludge
seem
stops.
yeah. Sludge stops!
And here you see the brand new sludge pit boxes, which were not here in the practice run. And as I mentioned in the practice run, all these cars are fueled by eco-friendly sludge, so that's great for the Minawan, great for the environment.
As well to drink.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend drinking the sludge. Oh my goodness. Lucaswan just got rear-ended for no reason by Roguewan in the pit lane.
What?
A bit of toxic behavior here by the Minawan. Starfall1 will get off the pit lane first, followed by Cerber in second, Selector1 third, Kaliwan fourth, and then it's a mad dash for every position afterwards. But Starfall1 will keep the lead after all of that. Cerber, Selector1, Kaliwan, and Gab1 will be your top 5. Checking in on some of our damaged Minawan, it looks like most of them are able to get going again, but not all of them. The 18 of Furewan is out of the race. Hangry1 and Appy1 are also out of the race. The 18 retired due to a suspension failure. Interesting.
Oh. That must have been... Wow.
So those will be your first...
You are very lucky, Egg1.
Yeah. Well, this is going to make me a bit nervous to try and check the replay, because we've already seen that the game is a bit finicky. I will export the results right now in case that happens so that we can save them for later. Hold on a second. We've got some more stuff happening on the track. Isabella-wan has damage and Ayumu-wan has damage. So maybe something happened under the caution. They're coming back in to repair that. The pit lane is pretty tight here, so there might have been a collision between the two. So that's going to set them back for the rest of the race, unfortunately. And they both just ripped the front ends off and said, that's good enough. Now, we do have a rule where if you're going too slow on the racetrack, and might be a hazard for the leaders because the lap cars do not get out of the way, then we do have the right to disqualify the car from the race. So we might need to keep an eye on these two in case that ends up happening to them.
You know what they look like without like the fronts on? It immediately reminded me of I don't know who made it, but of that Minawan who has that mass, like it's like it's like Hangry One basically. Just with a sharp teeth, massive mouth. That's what it reminds me of. No, not Lorx one. Oh, is it Lorx one? Okay. I have no clue.
Okay, so we've saved the current running order. If the game crashes, we will restart the race with that running order. But now we are going to look at replays. We are going to see what happened to Furewan, Hangry1, and Appy1, as well as the others that were in the accident on lap 13. It looks like Appy1 is the furthest up of them. Let's switch into the helicopter cam so we can truly see what's going on here. Oh, it's up ahead. Hangry1 and Puggo1 are making contact going into turn 1.
Oh.
And that's just not going to work. Let's switch back to the normal camera. That's just not going to work, and they make contact up here, and then Simchucky1 makes it 4 wide, but I think at that point they were already gone, and Appy1 just nowhere to go, hard into the outside wall. And it just collects everybody that was behind them. Puggo1 gets turned around. And that's the thing here. That's what I mentioned at the start of the race. You have one driver make an accident, and others will end up paying for it just by being at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's what happened to Beewan and Pershiewan here, and Beewan's going to be out of the race after that. I believe Pershiewan is still going though, so yeah, that's unfortunate for them. Okay, we survived the replay.
Oh,
that's good.
Great time to screenshot.
Yeah, Pershiewan is still going. And then we've got these two. Not quite sure what happened to them. Maybe we'll review that at the end of the race, but I imagine it was some sort of stack up in the pit lane.
Because
when you've got 42 cars entering the pit lane at the same time, it's not going to be the easiest to get in and out without issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out Flying Doggowan with the Rudywan flag. So Doggowan is rooting for Rudywan.
Rooting for Rudywan.
Yeah, even though they are both in the race right now, Flying Doggowan is 17th, Rudywan is in 30th. Hi, Cerber. We are under the caution right now. You're in second place. So you're doing a pretty good job so far.
Small accident.
Yeah, we just had an incident.
Everyone's okay.
Unfortunately, we have lost a few Minawan from the race. Appywan, Hangrywan, and Furewan are out of the race, but everyone else is still running in various states of put-togetherness. But even still, we're about to go back green again here. We just got one pace lap left, and then they'll be back to full speed.
It's been chaotic, but it's been good. Also, Cerber, while you're here, I'm not sure if you saw I don't remember, but I wanted to say, during the Greg stream, thank you for letting me fly around you. It was very fun. I've also never been in a Greg's. It was great.
The caution laps do count towards the lap total Pippins won, so we are going to restart on lap 18 of 50. And because of when the caution came out, this does mean that they're going to have to make a second sludge stop at some point in this race. It could be very late in the race, too, which could affect the outcome. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yes, Cerber, the cars are powered by sludge. It's eco-friendly sludge that we put in the race cars for them to go instead of fuel. So the tires also may or may not be made of chocolate. We have requested them to not. We've requested Minawan to not eat the tires until after the race.
How are they not melting?
It's fine. There's a cooling system inside the tire.
Okay.
Green flag is back in the air. We are underway. Cerber is wasting no time to try and pass Starfall One here. And all that stack up has allowed Kaliwan to get underneath. Here comes Cerber. She's going to make a move for the lead. Can she get underneath Starfall One? She can! And the crowd is going to go wild as Cerber's about to take the lead of the Wantona 500.
Ooh.
They're going 3 wide now, but Cerber on the inside. Nobody's trying to help her, though. Kaliwan getting the push up the middle. Gabwan's now going to go low. Necrowan is behind as well. We have a little bit of breaking up in the pack, which we'll check on in a little bit. But Kaliwan and Cerber are racing each other back to the line. Will Cerber be able to lead the lap? It looks like Kaliwan is just going to snatch it from her. But what is going on in the pack right now? It appears to be a little fragmented.
Yeah.
But they are starting to band back together. Let's check in on some of our damaged Minawan, Puggowan, Pershiewan, and then the 2 hoodless wonders right here. They are staying in the draft right now. They are going fast enough for the moment, but we will have to check on them later. Meanwhile, Gabwan's making a move for the lead with Necrowan behind.
I'd just like to say, we do not know why their hoods were removed. They just went into the pits and they just disappeared.
I think it was some sort of collision in the pit lane that caused front-end damage, and then when the cars came back into the pits, the Mina crews just decided to just rip the front end off. Here comes Necrowan for the lead, Turtlewan and Racecar1 on the inside, as well as Goosewan. We are still kind of in that cycle part of the race, because our Minawan that were able to lead for quite a few laps are shuffled further back in the pack. And we still have a very large pack right here. Kaliwan is looking pretty strong right now, though. He's led a couple laps in a row from the outside, which is not the easiest thing to do. Oh, Necrowan left the inside lane open for Turtlewan. And so Turtlewan's going to make it 3 wide for the lead. Kaliwan leads another lap. So Kaliwan's looking very strong right now. And Selectorwan has also been able to stay up front pretty good after this initial restart. But Turtlewan has a good push from Racecar1. And Turtlewan's going to try and take the lead here. But Kaliwan gets a good push down the front stretch from Selectorwan. Will Kaliwan be able to clear? He'll be able to clear Necrowan, but not Turtlewan. But honestly, I'm looking at Kaliwan. He's probably going to be a favorite here in terms of winning the race, as he has cleared all 3 lanes, and he continues to lead in the Wantona 500.
It seems I have moved further down the grid again.
Yeah, Beewan started in the 41st position, made his way all the way up to 2nd at one point, and is now further back in the field. Back here with Kondowan and Halowan. But still in the pack regardless, so definitely still with a shot to win. Selectorwan has now made his way down to the inside lane, and will now join Kaliwan down there. Maybe going to make a move here for the lead, but Kaliwan is still staying put. And now they're bringing Starfall1 with them, so I'm wondering, maybe something going on with the bottom pack. Maybe Racecar1 is not going quite as fast as some of these other cars, so it's kind of slowing down the inside. Everybody's making a move right now. Here comes Selector1, here comes Starfall1, and Starfall1, who led when the caution came out, is going to try and get the lead back away from Selector1 and Kaliwan, who has no help on the outside. And we've got a new leader. Starfall1 is back in front.
Also, I just want to say, if you start hearing random banging, it is the scaffolders. They've just started putting up the scaffolding. They're being very loud.
I think Racecar1 might have a tiny bit of front-end damage, and that might be hurting the aero on that car, but he's doing a good job staying in the top 10 right now. So Racecar1 definitely, although he is kind of affecting how this pack is running, he is still keeping himself up there, so definitely a good drive there from Racecar1. Let's check in on our damaged Minawan again. And we've got this pack of 3 cars, Pershie1, Ayumuwan, and Isabella1. They're all going above 180 still, so they're still not going slow enough to DQ. Generally, 180 or slower is the threshold for the disqualification. Pugawan is going 181 right now out of the draft, so I think if one of these cars were to lose the draft and end up by themselves, they'd end up disqualified, but for now, they're going fast enough. And as we were away, Selector1 and Kaliwan working together once again. They seem to be kind of acting as teammates here in this race. They've been nose to tail for this entire run, and now it's Selector1 in front of Kaliwan, and Selector1 is going to retake the lead. We are now past halfway in the Wantona 500. We've got 25 more laps to go. We still got one more pit stop left to go, and it might be late in the race unless we get a caution right now, in which I imagine they'd come in and pit then. But right now, Racecar1 just got shuffled to the middle lane. I'm interested to see what that's going to do to the pack. Looks like Ghosty One and Pippin's One are making a charge towards the front. And this is what I was talking about. We're starting to see it's less cycling than it was before. We're getting our faster cars up towards the front. Selector One, Kaliwan, Starfall One have been up at the front for multiple laps. Lokix One has also been up at the front for quite a bit of time. But we're still getting some new faces up here, like Ghosty One. Oh, Pippin's One and Doggo One made contact. That was almost an accident into turn 1 again. But they keep it together. Now Turtle One makes an aggressive move. Tried to block Doggo One there. Ended up staying in his lane. Doggo One might have lost some momentum from that. But Starfall One trying to push Selector One back in front. And he will stay in front right now. Ghosty One has gotten up into the top 5. Turtle One trying to get up to Kali One and push. And behind them, it's 3 wide throughout the rest of the pack. Beewan looks like you're barely hanging on to the pack right now. Currently,
Yep.
in the 35th position. So it's not looking good for your chances.
I'm not even kidding. I think the scaffolding is interfering with the Wi-Fi.
I think the scaffolding might be interfering with your driving as well.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Flying Doggo One trying to get up into the top 5. Here comes the Greg's Mobile. Or, no, my bad. No, the Greg's Mobile is behind him. It's Sean One and then the Greg's Mobile by Akio One. Kind of similar color scheme there, kind of similar numbers. I got a bit mixed up there, but they are both there. So Shan One and the Greg's Mobile, driven by Akio One, both going up to the front. Yes, I must say that it's the Greg's Mobile every time. That is a requirement for the sponsorship. But it's the dynamic duo here of Kaliwan and Selector One. First and second right now. Here comes Shanwan and Akio-wan, who we haven't seen much of in this race. We're not really sure the kind of speed they have. But now's their chance to try and break up the duo here and try and take the lead for themselves. Kondo-wan is also showing up here, and Rudy-wan. So we're getting some new faces up here, as well as keeping some of our faster cars up here. And look at that. They've broken up the duo. Is Akio-wan going to try and work with Shanwan? He's going to try and go for second himself. He's going to go try and go for first himself. And the Greg's machine has just taken the lead. Akio-wan and Shanwan have taken over first and second. They have shuffled Selector-wan and Kali-wan, the dominant cars over the last run, up to the top side. And we might get a little more cycling now. Here comes Dubik-wan as well. I believe that's the first time we've mentioned him in this race. Aside from the starting grid, he's been hanging out in the back, and now he's made his way up towards the front. He's going to put Kondo-wan in the middle and try and go for second with some help from Fan Neurosama-wan and Rogue-wan. But it's Akio-wan maintaining the lead right now in the Greg's Mobile. Will Dumik-wan have anything to say about it? Dumik's going to go from top to bottom here. And he's going to try and mount a run on Akio-wan here. Exiting forward to try and take the lead from him, but he doesn't have much help. Fan Neurosama-wan's not that close to him.
Okay, I'm gonna mute. I'm seeing my mic light up because of the scaffolding. I'm just gonna mute for a little bit, or for the rest of the race.
I mean, I haven't heard anything. Uh-oh.
Just to be
safe. We're catching this group of 3. They're still not going slow enough to DQ, but they are going to play a factor here. They are going slow enough to where they will interfere with this pack. And this was an interesting thing that happened in the test race as well. We'll see how well these guys can get past the slower traffic. Dumik-wan tried to get under Akio-wan, but the slower traffic's going to get in his way. Geez. They're going to get in everybody's way. And now Dumik-wan crosses over the lap traffic and is going to try and take advantage. But now Ayumu-wan is in the way of Dumik-wan. But Ayumu moves up top, and after all of that, Beewan is going to get the lead, but for how long? They're going 4 wide behind. It's a big crash. It's the big one. One car upside down. On top of another, it's Kaliwan.
No.
Ghosty1 up and over as well. Beewan involved, Lokix1, Turtle1. And it is the big one. The field is absolutely decimated. Coming back to the line.
I'm okay.
Beewan is in the lead, and that was the big one, undoubtedly. Kaliwan flipping up into the fencing.
Oh. That
Caution
actually
is
made
out
me flinch.
on lap 34, and that was massive. Goose1 involved. Lokix1, B1 has heavy front-end damage. Ghosty1, I believe, also went on the roof. Selector1 was involved. Starfall1 was involved. Heavy damage on Turtle1's car. Shanwan might have been involved as well.
Oh.
Rogue One appears to have also been involved. That was your pole sitter, Rogue One. Heavy damage.
Oh my God.
Well, here are the cars that are still left. As you see
did
them
everyone
now.
from that crash retire?
Well, I mean,
Kaliwan, obviously.
Cars left in terms of, like, without significant damage. Cerber's still in the race. She's in 10th now.
Yeah!
But you can see right here, we still have quite a few intact cars, but obviously that wreck took out at least 10, probably more cars, at least taking them out of contention. And the slower traffic will pit next lap, so they won't pit here. But we are going to wave them around to put them at the back of the field. And here comes our second stop. They should be good on sludge until the end of the race, though. So this should be the final one. And the pit crews are going to be put into action here to try and take advantage and get as many spots as they can.
2 of the cars have no hood, and it took me so off guard.
Beewan and Akiowan racing each other off the pit lane. Beewan will win that battle. Scott1's going to move up into 3rd. Halo1's going to go to 4th. Rudy1 in 5th. Big shuffling in the field from that. So the pit stop's definitely playing a factor here. It looks like we're going to have the same leader, though. Starfall1 is still in the race. Selector1's still in the race as well. Goose1 is still running. But we're not entirely sure how many of them are going to be competitive. Extended stay on the pit lane for Shanwan trying to fix damage. Kaliwan and Turtle1 are almost certainly out of the race. Have we had anyone else retire? Gab1 is out. Rogue1 is out. Ghosty1 is out. B1 is out. Lokix1 is also out. And also the 31 of Turtle1 has now retired from the race as well.
Okay, I can make my way up to the commentary box now.
Yeah, there you go. Our co-commentator, unfortunately, has been eliminated as a result of that accident. I was not expecting that wreck. I really wasn't. I saw the 4 wide. I saw the 4 wide and I was expecting it, but I did not expect it to be that violent.
Yeah, that was... Wow.
Can we confirm that Kaliwan... Did Kaliwan respawn in the garage from that?
I don't know.
Kaliwan, can we confirm?
Oh, let's see. Oh,
oh no.
Callie's in limbo.
Did we forget to reset him? Uh-oh.
I think so.
Well, let's export the results again, just in case. Oh, Wantona 500. There we go. And now, we'll look at the replay of the big one.
I gotta see that replay.
As Kaliwan went for a wild ride Well, it all started when they caught this group of slower traffic, and we knew that they were going to be a problem. But we did not know that it would result in this. Spectator Cave is actually pretty good. We'll use this one. It looks like it started with Selector One moving up into Kaliwan to try and avoid Rogue One. So the two that were working together so well for the whole race looks like they touched off this accident. Although Rogue One definitely could have given them more room. There was room down low for Rogue One, but I think he was... Actually, I don't know why he was up here. Isabella One in front of him was holding him up. So Rogue One really should have gone down to the inside lane here in front of Mallow One. I'm not sure what he was thinking. But that's what starts the accident right there. Rogue One gets into Selector One and Kaliwan just turns over immediately. Sean Wan had nothing to do with it, and he got involved.
He was definitely thinking Saba.
Turtle One gets sideswiped there by Ghosty One. Kaliwan up into the fence, up on top of Rogue One. Necro One looks like it's a small piece of it. And then they slide down the track, and that's where Goose One piles in. And then Beewan slams into the back of Fur Tap One and Gab One sends Ghosty over. And that's where Beewan got her damage. Lokix One ran into Turtle One as he was coming down the track.
Wow.
And Kaliwan comes to rest on top of Rogue One. I don't want to get too... I wish I could get more fancy with the cameras, but in order to avoid the game crashing, we're just going to show the one replay there. You know what? No, we'll show one more. We'll show one more replay. We'll show one more. But I know the game doesn't like it when I do replays sometimes, so here's a full replay of what happened, focusing on Kaliwan. I mean, there was nothing Kaliwan could have done. Absolutely nothing he could have done. He had nothing to do with it. They just wrecked next to him, and he happened to be there. And that was the case for a lot of the Minoan that were in that. Wow. They had nothing to do with the start of it, but they ended up getting the worst of it. And there you see the list of drivers that are now out of the race. Kaliwan is out. Ghosty One is out. Turtle One, Lokix One, Beewan, Appy One, Hangry One, and Fuhrer One. The last three were involved in the first accident. And your lap down cars are now finished pitting. Oh, looks like we got two more, actually. Rogue One and Gab One are also out of the race, so we're gonna... We're going to have them get a lap back here. So they're going to wave around the field. And they'll restart at the tail of the field. So they will be back on the lead lap. However, these three, Pershie One, Ayumu One, and Isabella One, will not be in contention for the win due to their damage. But so they will be able to continue.
Who was it that caused that massive shunt?
Rogue One was the one that got into Selector One, who got into Kaliwan.
Ah. Yeah.
And Rogue One had space on the inside, but he didn't take it.
Naughty. Doggo One is asking what position they're in because their Discord is being laggy for them.
Flying Doggo One is currently in 6th place.
There you go.
The lights are out on the pace car, which means lap 38 will be our restart. Maybe the last one of the race, because we're really getting down to the end of it. We're going to have 13 to go when we take the green. It's Dumic One in first, Akio One in second in the Greg's machine, Scotwan, who we have not seen all day, up to third. Halowan, another one we have not seen all day, up to fourth. And Rudywan in fifth. And then it's Flying Doggowan, Racecarwan, Fan Neurosamawan, Malawan, and Pokerwan, the top 10. Cerber currently runs in 13th, so she's definitely still in the mix to win this race.
You got this. I said to Akio1, because we have a little thing that whenever I show up in chat, Akio1 sends a gif of someone spraying bug spray. So I've said that if Akio gets in the podium positions, that I will allow to be sprayed, because I DM'd them being like, hey, just for a little bit. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's funny. I love it. Anyways, I have infinite respawns. I'll be fine.
Alright, so these three are at the back like they should be. So we are going to have 13 laps to go. This is the final stretch. They no longer need to worry about sludge. They will have enough to make it to the end of the race. And it is going to be a mad dash to the finish from here. It is going to get exciting for sure. I'm excited for this finish.
Mm.
And anybody that can keep up with the pack, which I'd say everybody up to maybe Furtap one and Puggo one. So I'd say the top 23 all still have an equal chance of winning this race. But here we go. We are back green in the Wantona 500. Akio1 wasting no time trying to get by Dumik1. He had a great restart, but he's not going to make the move on Dumik1. Rudy1 making a move on Halo1 for fourth. Fan Neurosama1 making moves for positions. Poker1 as well. And Lunawan. And like I mentioned at the start, it's going to take them about a lap to get up to full speed here. Scott1 has a great run down the back straightaway.
Oh.
He's going to try and take second from Akio1 in the Greg's
wow.
Mobile. That was very well played by Scott1. He laid back on the start and let the draft do everything for him down the backstretch. That was a smart move.
Point banana.
So that'll move him up to second behind Dumik1. Halo1 now up to third, and they're 3 wide for fifth. Fan Neurosama1 making an aggressive move. Here comes Halo1 looking for second. Could this be the Halo1 redemption arc? Because the practice race, Halo1 was an absolute menace. But now Halo1 is in the mix for the lead. She's kept her car clean. She's still in it.
I am quite curious as to what happened with Halo1.
In the test race, Halo1 wrecked Racecar1, and then wrecked Cerber, and then wrecked Kondo1 in the pits.
Gosh. Also, Starfall is asking what place?
Starfall 1, I believe you are 27th right now. You are probably off the pace from damage. Yes, you are, because you were involved in that accident. Akio1 in the Greg's Mobile, back to second. Racecar1 trying to forge a path down on the inside. I'm pretty sure that car's still damaged. So he's doing an impressive job right now in the 15, keeping that car in that position that it's in. Pippin's one is still up here. Lunawan is up here. Cerber is still up here. We still have plenty of different... Kondo one is up here as well. Dr. Snake one right now looks like he is in the back of this pack. And then there's a small group of Minawan that are trying to catch up from there. But Dr. Snake one is in 15th, 16th actually, so it looks like the top 16 are going to have the best chance of winning this. Lunawan to the inside of Racecar 1, trying to break into the top 5. She's bringing Cerber with her. But Dumik 1 has kept the lead ever since the restart. We are at 10 laps to go right now, so it is go time for these Minawan. If you got to make your move, you're going to make it now. Lunawan with another big move to the inside, going to try and get to second.
Wow. That was good.
We haven't mentioned Lunawan much. We have not mentioned Lunawan much in this race. But she showed up at the end. Cerber is up to P3. Kondowan's up to P4. Here comes Lunawan with the crossover on Dumik1. And she's going to make an attempt for the lead here.
Oh!
Dumikwan has more help. Will Cerber try and go down to help Lunawan? It looks like she will not. She'll stay behind Dumikwan. That'll help Dumikwan down the straightaway. Here comes Lucas Swan out of nowhere. Scary Wolfwan as well. I don't think either of these Minawan were mentioned until now. But they are up here, and they've got a chance at this. Lunawan going for the lead. And the push from Lucas Swan is coming on the inside. But Lucas Swan might try and go for it himself. He's going to. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead. Boy, they are not letting up at all. They all want it so bad. And Lucas Swan is now in front with Dr. Snake One behind. It looks like a few of those Minawan that were trying to catch up earlier have caught up. And now the top 20... Yeah, the top 20 all appear to be in that, with Eggwan and Simchuckywan just behind them. And it looks like they're going to lose the pack. Here comes Dr. Snakewan to the inside, with help from Flying Doggowan and Racecarwan. And Dr. Snakewan, who looked fast in the early part of the race, kind of disappeared during the middle, but he is back up front with a vengeance, and just 7 laps away from victory in the Wantona 500. And it is a 3x3 grid up at the front. None of them letting up whatsoever. They all want it. Flying Doggowan might have a lane on the inside. Will he try and get to the lead? Lunawan gets a huge shove up on the outside lane, and that'll clear her from the pack and put her back in front. Doggowan goes up to second. Racecarwan trying to go up to third. And again, I'm pretty sure that car is damaged, so what he has been doing has been absolutely outstanding. But the top 2 have broken away a little bit. Lunawan and Flying Doggowan. Racecarwan looks like he's going to clear with the push from Pippinswan, who has also shown up here at the end of the race. Top 3 now single file. They're 3 wide behind. There is no help behind Pippinswan, and he is still making progress. Now Pippins is going to have some help from Scary Wolfwan. I think Doggowan might be looking for a pass here on Lunawan, but Racecarwan has other plans. He tried to make a move, wasn't able to do it there. Now the front 4 are all single file, maybe front 5 if Scary Wolfwan can clear. And here we go. Here comes Pippinswan making a big move to the inside. They're going to go 3 wide again for second place behind Lunawan. Scary Wolfwan is going to try and catch up and push Pippinswan into second. Now what will Pippinswan do? Right behind Lunawan, gets the draft, trying to make the move for the lead. Here comes Pippinswan to the inside. Coming to 4 laps to go in the race. Pippinswan to the lead in the number 41.
I'm just sat here, just like, whoa.
Scary Wolfwan trying to move into second. He almost won the practice round, got held up by slow traffic. We do have a pack of slow traffic, but I don't think we're going to catch them. Racecarwan going for second now with Halowan behind. But look at the gap that Pippinswan has made. This car's looking very fast right now. He's just got to hold on for 3 more laps. Halowan to the inside with Dumikwan. Racecarwan getting put in the middle. Scary Wolfwan's going to clear for second. Now Halowan's going to get under Scary Wolfwan for the second position. All this happening behind Pippins. This is exactly what Pippins wants to see. They're fighting each other and not Pippins. 3 to go. Across the line. Can anybody catch up to Pippinswan? Fandero Samawan on the inside, making it 3 wide, but Halowan is trying to break into second. None of them are catching up to Pippins as they continue to fight for second behind. Here comes Fandero Samawan and Akiawan on the inside. trying to make a move. Fan Neurosama-wan's gonna go up to second. And this is the best chance that anyone's had at trying to catch Pippins now. Coming to 2 to go. Kaliwan in the Greg's machine, trying to go to third.
Come on, Akio. Come on.
Fan Neurosama-wan had a run. Pippins was able to block into turn number 1. Was that the last move out of Fan Neurosama-wan, though? I highly doubt it. Here comes Fan Neurosama-wan to the inside of Pippins 1. Do they have the lane? They do! They're gonna go side by side through turns 3 and 4. That's gonna let everybody else catch back up. Oh, Halo-wan is pitting! A problem on Halo-wan's car!
Whoa.
Coming to the white flag, and that's an unfortunate break there as they take the white. 1 lap to go. Fan Neurosama-wan, and it looks like Halo-wan was not the only one. Perhaps the pit crews did not put enough sludge in for those cars. Pippins 1's back to the inside! Pippins 1 back underneath Fan Neurosama-wan, trying to get this win on the final lap. Scary Wolf 1 drafting up to them. Scary Wolf 1 gonna try and draft behind Pippins. And they're still side by side through turns 3 and 4. They're not giving each other an inch. Pippins 1 on the inside. Fan Neurosama-wan trying to hold on the outside. Pippins is gonna get pushed ahead. Will Scary Wolf 1 try to make the pass on the inside? It doesn't look like they'll be able to. And Pippins 1 is the winner of the Wantona 500.
Hang on. Where's... Oh, wait. I don't know where it is. But just pretend I'm clapping, my mic won't pick it up.
What an incredible win from Pippins 1, an incredible fight at the end. With Fan Neurosama-wan, who's gonna have to settle for second. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
A fantastic finish here at Daytona. It came down to the very end. Scary Wolf 1 will finish in third. Lucas 1 will finish in fourth. And we've got some extracurricular activities there between Doggo 1 and Akio 1. I'm sure it's nothing.
The Gen bots are arguing again.
Lunawan's going to get a top 5. Lucas 1 will also get a top 5. So good runs for them as well in this race. But how about that, Beewan? Wasn't that an incredible finish at the end?
That was definitely something. I mean, from the start, the small shunt we had, then followed by that massive one. I mean, definitely did not expect. I don't mean this to mean any offense to Pippins 1, but I did not expect him to win.
Yeah, Pippins 1 was not really up towards the front for most of that race, but it was a smart strategy. Bided their time until the very end, and then, Pippins was able to pull quite a bit of a lead over the pack while they were in the front. So, I mean, that was a good strategy from Pippins, kind of sandbagging till the end of the race. And a great battle with Fan Neurosama-wan. It looked like Fan Neurosama-wan had disposed of Pippins there, coming to the white flag, but Pippins had the crossover, got back on the inside.
We might need to get some marshals to get a hold of Akio 1 once they get out of the car because they are not happy. Quote, who bumped into my car and made me slow? Someone definitely didn't like the Greg's sponsor. We're gonna need some marshals to grab a hold of them. Yeah,
we might need to keep an eye on that. Alright, so first of all, we are going to go ahead and see what happened to Ayumuwan to cause the front end to be ripped from the car. Now that the race is over, I'm not too worried about the game crashing, so we can have some more in-depth replays here. Let's see. What happened to Ayumuwan? Leaving the pit lane. I believe Ayumu has already pitted, so... big stack up there, but still not too concerning. Don't tell me this happened here.
Oh, we're going fast.
Yeah, this is we're fast forward because they
Oh,
stacked up in turn
little
3,
end.
and that's what happened to Isabella one as well.
Oh,
Poker one just braked all of a sudden, and Isabella one couldn't react in time. And the same thing happened, and that's probably where Race Car one got his damage, because Race Car one also slows down suddenly. Right here.
I'd like to
And
say
Ayumu one
everyone
just-
in chat is spelling, except for Kaliwan, is saying brake check wrong. It's BRAKE. I just like to say that.
Yeah, brake checks for both of them. So that's what happened to them. That's how they got their damage. And then it looked like several cars, including Lunawan, pitted right at the end of the race. Maybe they did not get enough sludge in the car on their last pit stop, and they did not have enough to make it to the end.
Check.
But here is your replay of the finish. Starting with the move that Fan Nero Samawan made with 2 laps to go into turn 3. And that was a great move into turn 3 to get Pippins up to the outside and leave enough of a space there. Halo 1 slowed up the rest of the pack back there, so they didn't really have a chance after that happened. And that was unfortunate because we lost about half the pack there. There you see Pershey 1, and I think I saw Goose 1 also in the pits, and there was the move there by Pippins to get back underneath the number 9 car.
Hangry
and from there,
would
it was
like
just...
to see the, quote, epic moment where they caused multiple Minawan to die.
We will go ahead and have extra replays for that as well. But from here, it was who could push the best behind them, and Scary Wolf 1 was able to do that. And really, there were more cars on the inside than there were on the outside. I think that's what made the difference there. There were 3 on the outside, 5 on the inside. And Scary Wolf 1 did not have enough momentum to catch up to Pippins. And that's how Pippins was able to make the pass on the final lap of the race. Somebody wanted a replay of the big one, so we will show it. I'm assuming you're talking about the one where Kaliwan went flying.
Let's
because
see
we had a couple incidents. By the way, there's 58 of you here, and I think I saw some larger numbers as well, so I just want to thank every single Minawan who showed up for that.
Oh, absolutely.
That's an insane number to me.
Also, Correction Hangry One says the very first incident.
Oh, we will...
We have tuberculosis in the chat!
Yo, let's go! Okay. We'll show the first incident one more time, then we'll show the second incident one more time, and then I think we'll end the event.
Also,
excuse me.
Akio One is trying to break into the commentator's box as we speak.
It's okay. Our security Mina One will be able to take care of him. Unless we want to do post-race interviews.
Oh, the reverse of the crash.
We could do post-race interviews if we're interested, and if we have a mod in the chat to drag some Mina One up here.
I mean, we do have the winner, who is a mod.
Yeah, we do have the winner. I guess we could interview Pippins as well.
Hi, Server! Hello!
Yo, Server!
Sorry,
Hello,
I'm not
Server.
who you were looking for. You want Pippins?
No, that's fine.
fine.
We can interview Server too. Okay,
No, I
Server.
only have a second. I wanted to say you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hosting this. This was so fun. I wish I could have seen it from the beginning. That was so much fun. Thank you everyone who came to watch as well. And just thank you for making this happen, arranging it. It was really good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it,
Thank you.
Server.
I'm very happy. Really, really fun. Okay, I'll jump off. But hi, Minawan. Good job, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining, Server. I appreciate that you went out of your way to go and watch this.
Absolutely.
All right, so
yeah.
I appreciate that, man. I love Server. Milk. So, replaying what happened at the first incident. We go to spectator cam. That was quite a good one. I think, yeah, Hangry One tried to move up a lane here, and Simchucky One saw that as an opportunity to take it 4 wide. I don't know why Hangry One went up there, but he got. It looks really similar to the start of the second accident, but Hangry One got up into Puggo One here, and they all just crossed paths. Akio One, nowhere to go there, and then they stacked up behind. It looks like Mallow One might have gotten a little bit of damage from that as well. There's your winner, Pippins One, on the inside, managing to get through it. That's my favorite part of.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of doing replays at the end, seeing where the winner was and all of that.
Wow.
Because Pippins is right at the back of the field. I think Pippins had an even closer encounter in the second accident, so we'll go ahead and see that.
You were behind all of that, Pippins One.
Yeah, Pippins managed to avoid all of it.
You are very lucky to avoid that.
Okay, well, here's this incident here. I think Pippins had an even closer encounter here. And we all got an in-depth analysis of what happened here. Rogue One moving up a lane when that was clearly not the play, and again, looks exactly like how the first one happened, except this one was further up, and it involved a lot more Mina One. Let's get an onboard from Pippins, actually. Let's see what Pippins saw.
Oh, yeah.
While all this was happening. Let's go to the roof cam here. Because this is going to be a wild ride.
Oh, gosh. Oh! Wow! Good driving, Pippins One. Holy.
And then let's get a cockpit cam from Kaliwan.
Oh, yeah.
This is what Kaliwan saw.
Oh. Oh. Oh, you can see the glass.
I think Rogue One would also have a pretty interesting cockpit view as well. So we'll go ahead and do Rogue One as well.
I'm curious as to what I saw during that whole thing, because I know I did get hit in the end, but but this is...
Oh, that is not what you want to see out of your windshield.
No. Wow.
And he just stays like that. Well, let's see what our co-commentator saw in all of that.
Oh dear.
We'll do the front bumper cam for Beewan. And you were already well behind the pack when this happened.
Oh, that's where it happened. Oh!
You tried to slow down, but it was way too late, and
yeah,
ran right into the back of Furtap One.
Yeah. Wow. That was... Oh. I am so sorry for Tap One. I did keep going, but I did retire.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get some interviews going. Would anyone like to be interviewed? I'll take anyone. But I'd like to get one with Pippins if possible. No, not Pippins? Okay, we will not interview Pippins then, because Pippins doesn't want to.
Oh, Akio One says sure, but I'm worried.
Oh, should we let Akio-wan up here?
What does everyone else think?
Oh, Kaliwan. Yes, let's interview Kaliwan first. Kaliwan, get up here.
Give a second. Whoa!
Hello, Kaliwan. What's all the background noise about?
I'm in the hospital.
Oh no, Kaliwan. I thought that Minawan didn't need to go to the hospital. Why didn't you use your respawn?
I don't want to go back down there.
It didn't work.
Kaliwan, you were doing so good in the race. What happened? What happened from your perspective?
It was just, I was doing so well, and then it was just a flash of light and flames.
A flash of light? Oh no!
Pain. So much pain.
Sorby has given you flowers.
Well, Kaliwan, I hope that you get better and that you will be well enough to send me the recording afterwards.
Oh no. I'll stick once here.
This is quite unfortunate. Flying Doggo One wants to go next.
Yes. Can I mod please drag the little
Hello there.
Hello.
Yay, Flying Doggo One!
I
How
have
are
only
you
2
doing?
words to say. Rape
You
bozo.
finished. You finished 9th in the race, so you did a pretty good job. How were you feeling when you were out on the racetrack today?
You see, I came in with the bet. I had the bet to finish dead last. I am strongly disappointed.
Yeah, it appears that Fuhrer beat you to it, but you still got a pretty good result in the race. I'm sure that's a great achievement for you and the whole number 30 crew.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still disappointed. I've bet a lot of money I was gonna be dead last, and now I lost a lot of money.
Now, Flying Doggo One, if you bet money on finishing last, why did you not just pull behind the wall after lap 1 and just quit?
You got to make it feel real, you know?
Fair point.
I suppose so. Maybe
Yeah.
it would have looked a little too suspicious if you'd done that.
I got to at least compete, you know?
Did you have fun though?
Yes.
I'm
That's
glad
good.
that you had
That's
fun
what
at
matters.
least. Way.
Anyways, I will close this this interview of me with Subway's cute MHM Poseidon.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Kondo One wants to go next.
We have so many people who want to speak.
Hello. I
still
just
in
want to
here.
say, great race. You know, the competition was strong here, and I beat Breezy, and I'm taking that win to the roof.
I beat Breezy. You finished 11th. Breezy
go.
finished 16th. Great job, Kondo One. You were up there at the front at the end. Just not quite on the right cycle to be able to compete for the win. It looked like maybe a little bit of a holdup from Halo One entering the pits there. So that's unfortunate, but still a great run for you, Kondo One.
Yes, it absolutely was. Close call with a Cali crash, but we win. We win these. Even if 11th isn't winning, it's a win in my book.
Oh, yeah. I mean, completing the race is a win in my books, so.
Absolutely. We work hard for these wins.
Yeah.
Who else would like to be interviewed?
I know Akio One really wants to.
Racecar One wants in, so we'll let Racecar One in, and then maybe we'll let Akio in, despite our better judgment.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll do Racecar, then maybe Akio, and then we'll see. We'll see.
Hello.
Hello, Race Car One. Well,
Hello.
Well, Race Car One, you had a very impressive drive today. You got damage under that first caution, but that did not stop you from running up in the top 10. You finished 12th today. I mean, your name is literally Race Car One. You were born to do this. How was that race for you? How were you able to keep that damaged car up in the front for so long?
Pure skill. Pedal to the metal. Irony is that I was. Sorry.
I believe he's just reading off of the racing sayings handbook here.
Yes, premium sludge.
Yep.
Yes, and we
Exactly.
should all thank the sludge providers for this, for making sludge that fueled the cars moderately well. Clearly, there were a few issues at the very end there, but I'm not entirely sure where we got our sludge from, but they did a good job making it. And personally, I think it was very tasty. I had some before the race.
You
I would be
told us
lying
not
if I
to drink it.
was. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hoping to break check server.
Oh.
Well, you did break check server. You accomplished that part. You accomplished the server
Guilty.
part. But yeah. I got to taste the sludge because I'm the host and I get to do what I want.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Race Car One, for letting us interview you. Good race for you. Very impressive. So
Thank you. Server is cute. I might try and pass it on.
Yeah.
All right,
I think we should let Akio in before they break down the door.
yeah. Let's let Akio on in.
I'm very worried.
This may be a bad move, but it's for content, so we'll do it.
We'll see.
Akio finished 7th today, so that's another one of our top 10 finishers.
Oh.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Akio.
Good evening, gentlemen. I just have to say, I'm gonna have to deduct some sponsorship for incorrect pronunciation of the fantastic, majestic Greg's Mobile. And I would like to speak to the manager, please.
Lord.
I am the manager.
I would like to see. I would like to see the security cam footage so I know who to blacklist from getting sludge and sausage rolls.
That one wasn't me. I wasn't over there. That was not my fault. I swear. I swear on Orber.
I don't know. I put a lot of Greg's business money into this. I mean, I've got to blacklist someone.
Well, we'll review the footage later and we'll get back to you on that. How's that sound?
I'll allow it. Fine. I'll let you off.
Akio
Okay.
what was it like? What was it like out there on the racetrack? You were pretty fast today. Ended up getting a top 10. Did you have fun?
Despite my very what's the word? Despite my very close calls in some aspects, it was fun. I had first for a while. I got good publicity. Yeah, good publicity. So
Yeah, the scaffolders.
that's as long as we serve sludge in the morning, sausage rolls all day. Lunawan welcome. Don't worry. Serbo gets sausage rolls for free.
Yeah, and by the way, Mina1, now that the race is over, you guys are welcome to all the sludge that went unused, as well as the chocolate tires. I mean, what? They're not chocolate. I was just joking about that. There weren't actually chocolate.
My rage ended. I'm just left with disappointment, as I have no security cam footage to view, so I know who to blacklist. But you know what, Doggo? I choose you. No sausage rolls for you.
No! Oh no!
Sorry, no sausage rolls for you. Sorry. I'm very calm, and I'm kind of disappointed. I don't get to use my bottle of spray I have right next to me.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let's end the interview before it starts getting too out of hand. Thank you, Akio-wan, and
Yes, please.
I hope you have a good rest of your day, Akio-wan, and hopefully do not do anything that may be regrettable in the future.
I'll think about not targeting you guys with my orbital laser.
Yeah. Who else would like to be interviewed? Please, anybody.
Should we do maybe one or two more? Because it is.
Yeah, we'll do one. We'll do
getting a
one or
bit
two
late.
more. We'll do one or two more.
I know Egg One wants to.
Yeah, we'll do Egg One, and then
Egg One, and then I think
Isabella one also. Yeah, we'll do Egg One and then Isabella, and then we'll wrap it up.
Hello, Egg.
Hello, Egg One.
Oh. Oh no,
Egg One, are you there?
microphone.
I
No,
cannot
it's
hear
not
you, Egg One.
working. If your mic isn't working, do we want to substitute?
We'll let Egg One. We'll let Egg One fix.
Here we go.
Oh, wait. Oh, we're good.
Hi.
We're good.
Sorry about that. I had to fix my microphone settings. Hello.
Hello, Egg One.
Hello.
Egg One, you did not have the greatest of races. It seems you finished 21st, but at least you stayed. At least you stayed in the main pack for most of that, and didn't end up with a damaged race car. So, what was the race like from your perspective?
Well, from my perspective, it's obviously quite hard to navigate around the certain incidents that happened. But again, it was all about just sticking close to the pack as much as I could. I think one of the earlier incidents I had I got damage to like the front of my car, so it was pretty hard to work around that. But I am glad that I finished the race, but I'm more happy that everyone had a pretty good time, and I'm just happy that to have been involved, really.
That's fantastic, Egg One.
Yeah,
we're glad to
absolutely.
have you here. I'm grateful for every single Minawan that signed up, and every single Minawan that watched the race. So that's for
and
sure.
Also, a big thank you to Cloudburst One for allowing Wantona to go on for this week and postponing Mina One karaoke to next week, purely because timing is also best for this week. But absolutely a big thank you to Cloudburst One for letting us do it this week.
Yeah, thank you, Cloudburst One.
But yeah, I get that's next week, Isabella.
Speaking of Isabella, would we like to get Isabella up into the booth?
Shall we?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for the interview.
You're welcome. It's almost 11 a.m. here. It's... Who's not dragging Isabella in? Isabella is waving on my end.
Wave harder.
Wave
There we
on
go.
it. There!
Way.
Hello.
Hello, Isabella One.
Really quiet because it's like me.
It's okay.
So I know the race was not the best for you. You suffered damage early in the race, but did you have fun?
Yes, it was very unfortunate because I saw I was in like a really good position and then just suddenly got like front-ended by someone. So I was like, no. But I was glad I was able to finish the race in the end.
Yeah, and I mean, racing with half a car surely can't be easy, but you managed to pull it off, and you finished in 28th. So, I mean, you finished ahead of some you finished ahead of some fully intact cars, so that's very impressive.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm glad that you had fun, even though it didn't work out the best for the number 8 crew. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about having fun.
Yes, I hope my hook tasted yummy.
At least you got to finish with all your limbs. Kaliwan, oh no!
I mean, not wrong, to be fair.
Well, thank you, Isabella One, for coming up here. And that will be the last of our interviews. So, well, it's time to wrap it up. It is almost 4 p.m. for me. I have to go to work at 6, so yeah. Kaliwan, if your limbs are still attached for the video, please make sure to either upload it to the Minawan Racing channel when you have it ready, or DM it to me so that I can put it together. Either way works. I don't care what you want to do, but just as long as you get the video up at some point, I would appreciate it. But other than that, that's going to wrap up our festivities. One more congratulations to Pippin Swan for winning here today. I will be making a trophy for Pippin Swan very shortly, and he will receive it tomorrow. But thank you to Beewan for being up here in the booth with me.
I am quite sleepy, but I'll survive the rest of the day and get a good night's sleep tonight.
Hey, can we all tuck Beewan right now?
No!
Can everybody in the chat tuck Beewan right now? Yeah! See? Even Cerber tucked you. That means you have to go to bed.
Yeah. Okay, but the thing is, I've been up, I've been talking, I've also had my meds, and I also cannot fall asleep during the day. Don't know why.
Well, make an attempt. Yeah. Make an attempt to fall asleep.
Yeah, I will. I will.
But I appreciate you getting up earlier in the morning.
It wasn't an all-nighter. It was not an all-nighter. My brain was being weird, because in my status it's explained, basically. But I did manage to fall back asleep, so don't worry.
Alright. Well, thank you to everyone that showed up. At least, I think the largest number I saw was 61. There's still 53 of you, even though the race ended ages ago. Like, yeah. I love Minawan. Man, I love Minawan. You guys really turn out for those events. And every time I think that they can't get any more amazing, they always do. They always manage to. So I really appreciate every single one of you that signed up, that watched the race, all of you, every single one of you. Anybody that helped me set up the event, especially. So that was it's amazing that that I'm able to do this for you guys, and I could not ask for a better community to do this for. So thank you, server. So that's going to be it for today, and if
we want to, depending on how everyone enjoyed this, might have some talks about another one, depending on how Breadwan
absolutely
feels.
No, it's not even a question. We're going to do this again at some point. This was such a huge success. I'd be crazy not to do it. So we will definitely have more. There will definitely have more races. We'll definitely get more Minawan signed up. I'll figure out some way to have more than 42 Minawan. I might do qualifying races before. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So if you missed out on this one, you'll probably get a chance to run the next one. But for now, I think I'm going to take a break from it.